Hello guys, according to what happened to Teresa in Jonathan's house, do you think that Teresa is going to go back on, or is he going to continue on convincing Clara to go back to her husband or to her home? Or you think that Teresa will be supporting Clara to leave the marriage? Remember that Teresa came to Jonathan's house to see that Clara and Jonathan can settle their differences and come back together, of which Clara is not supporting it, and Clara was not ready to go back, which made Teresa to be pissed off and not to accept that she will leave her home because of some issues or some reasons she gave. Another thing, do you think that in the next episode we will see that Debbie is being arrested? Because we all know that Hanks already has his private investigator who is trying so much to see that they get to the root of the problem. Now, at this time that Benny has exposed the Debbie in front of her mother, do you think that we will come to the root of the problem in the next episode? We all know that Mr. Aloy gave us a notice that he might not upload the next episode today, but as we all know that we need to at least get to know what guess what might be in the next episode, or even think of what we would like to see in the next episode. We know all of us, we are very eager to see what happens to Debbie after being exposed by this young girl Benny. Will it be the time for Debbie to face the consequences of what she did, or it will be the time for Clara to go back to her husband as Teresa decided, as Teresa told her? Do you think that Teresa will go back to Jonathan's house after all what has happened to her? And the next thing, what does really this Debbie want? Does she really want Clara to stay in her home, or she wants Clara to go away from that home? I'm sure that Debbie, this is what all you wanted, to see Clara outside her marriage. Now it has happened. I'm still also confused. I don't know whether you also, my viewers, are confused with Clara, with Debbie's words when she was talking to Clara, because the way she was talking to Clara, she was like as if she's feeling sorry for Clara not for leaving her home. At the same time, it's like she's supporting her to leave her home, and you wonder, the same person is contradicting herself in her statements. First, she told Clara that, oh, I'm very happy that you left that marriage. Remember, she has been convincing her to leave the marriage, but Clara has been resisting her idea of her leaving her marriage. Now she has left the marriage. She said, yeah, I'm very glad that you left that toxic marriage. I'm glad that you left Jonathan. At the same time, the same mouth, the same lips are still telling Clara, I know that you love you love your family. I don't think that you will leave. Now you wonder, what does she want? Does she want to prove that Clara left the home? I'm sure she wants to push Clara to file a divorce so that she can fulfill her plan of seeing that Clara and Jonathan, they divorce totally. That's why she is trying so much to ask her about the marriage, if she is sure that she is going to leave the marriage. But I wonder sometimes, this is the time, Clara, you should shine and open your eyes towards Debbie. So many things have been happening towards Debbie and Clara, which happened in an instant, accidentally, without Clara knowing about it. Remember that the first day she opened her restaurant, Hanks received a message from her phone telling him that he should come to the restaurant. She is in danger. Same thing, Hanks has received the message, and someone is telling her that Benny is in danger. of which that every incident which has been happening to these people, Debbie has been there. And now, if you are Clara, this is the time to open your eyes and know that the person you are with is not worthy to be with. A person who is an hypocrite, who wants to see your downfall but not your rise, because it's not going to end here. It's not going to end here. The Debbie, we know he's going to continue until he sees that the divorce is done. That's why he's trying so much to see if really Clara has made her mind to leave the marriage, of which that Clara has made her mind. So what are we going to see in the next episode? We hope to see that Debbie has been handcuffed, so that we find peace, or we find the culprits, and Debbie Whiplash, his friend, his friend Emeka, to be exposed and be jailed in for the crime they did to Benny and the family. Second, I don't think that Teresa, this is the right time to go back to Jonathan. This is the right time, Teresa, to open your eyes also to know the reason why your sister left the marriage. If a man like Jonathan can take you to the hospital, fail to pay the bills, and still this same man does not come to see you or to check on you. How are you doing? Did Clara come? Did you commence treatment? Yes, he did the right thing to send Clara a message, but still you have, as a responsible person, you have to go and check on the person and see if that person really got the message and came to rescue her sister. But no, he did not do it. Third, I just hope that this Debbie of ours realize that some things are done in darkness, but one day the light will shine out and we see the true colors of people. The true colors of people, and we open God will shame the enemy. It's rather that you stay without friends than staying with a friend like Debbie. A friend who does not even need anything good from you. And for Benny, you need to show that your father, you need to be very careful for the father, because your father is no longer in the right senses. Should we call Jonathan a wicked person or a selfish person? Because there's things which I want to understand from Jonathan. What kind of a father who cannot trust her child and listen to the stranger who just see her child just once in a while? But you who stays with your child, you cannot know that your child cannot do this and this. And your child, you expose you. Someone says that you don't trust your child because even your child does not trust you. How will this child trust you if you cannot even also trust her? Parents out there, it's high time you open your eyes. And Clara, I just hope that this time around you watch your space. As Clara left the home, are we going to see Teresa going to the home of Clara? Because now Clara is a free woman, a freedom, and thinks of moving on with her happiness. And we all just hope that the mother of Clara and Teresa also come to the rescue of her children. This is the right time for the family of Clara to realize that Clara made a good decision. Just as I said, we are all eager to see the next episode. What will happen to the next episode? What is going to happen? Is Clara going to be Is Benny going to be vindicated that she gets justice as well as Hanks, or things are going to stay like that? Just imagine, Jonathan, you caused a problem, but still you did not fix it and they ran away. What kind of a person is? Can you really allow, Teresa, can you really allow your sister to go back to that marriage? We all know that Emeka is trying so much to destroy the family of Jonathan and Clara, but will he succeed in the next episodes? Those are the questions we still have. It's like we are all eager to say that Debbie and Emeka, they are handcuffed and imprisoned for their crimes they have committed over the family of Benny, Jonathan and Clara. But do you think that Jonathan will survive the streets after not having a job to do to sustain his family, even to pay the rent? Do you think that the landlord will spare him this time around and stays in the house since he doesn't have anywhere to stay? We just hope that we find peace and happiness. Guys, if you're watching this video, if you're a woman, a man, don't stay in a place where you don't find happiness. Happiness is free. But some people we find on our way, they are the same people who hurt us and even make us look like they just help us to be with them. You are your own happiness and your own sign of winning, because if you are still alive you can win, but when you are dead you cannot win. God bless you. Let's meet in a new video. Bye bye.